Sure. Better.
Today.
Okay. Lost.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
What?
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And
True.
they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown
Oh
passes,
my God, why
over
is that
300
you
yards in the
upward?
air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big time game.
Meanwhile, Young's throw there complete to Hamlin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Short pass caught by Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 7 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Another run here with Sanders, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Young to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The numbers for him from a week ago: 10 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Running left, Achane. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Dolphins sit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah. That's why I said turning their words. Just solve the problem.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So certainly a defensive mistake here in the first quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs, but that brought the home crowd into this one. And when you go on the road, your job is to silence the crowd, not energize them.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Devon Achane of the offense ready to go once again. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami, and even 40 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 35 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Young going to get this complete, meanwhile to Sanders. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. Young now. Open man is Mingo, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Yards rushing for him as he has been to the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. It's Young off play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. Going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to get this down. Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run Achane. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now here's Young. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first down throw for Young. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this. To check out Houston visiting New England. And it's the Texans who are out in front. Dameon Pierce with a touchdown run. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. Desmond Ridder has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington Commanders at home at FedEx Field. And that one, all tied.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 94 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to Achane on second down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Now Achane on first and 10. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. One more time with Achane. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on third down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Young looks to throw on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. To throw, Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Young. And on the Canders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was called on 3 times in the win last. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
And they'll give this to Achane. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On play action, Fields sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
So, he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 3 quarters in the books. This is the national.
You're gonna jump on me. Anyways, just start putting your things away. I know you're gonna jump. Okay, my bad.
I have to walk.
Okay, my bad.
This is why man needs 2 wives, 3 wives.
Look, I wish you.
When one gets tired.
No. Why walk?
When one gets tired, get a massage.
No, I didn't say.
Turn on the fan.
I said just press this button. Press it. Turn it off. That's it. You don't have to walk all that. Off. So fine. Thank you very much. Good luck. 3 wives. You.
At least one more with you.
I wish you the best of the best.
With you be having long breaks. I don't know. The breaks are kind of like weird.
And we're back now.
Yeah, it don't happen
Charlotte.
when then.
It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphin score. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Sanders on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
How are you going to bomb after I bomb?
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Come on,
and he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here is Young.
Oh.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and second down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
I agree on that.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
It'll be Young again. He completes it to Henry. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8. Off play action. Fields rolling to his right. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 8. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And once again, this is Sanders. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a 1st down here. To the air once more, Young. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Young on 3rd down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
He's got a man complete. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, or the second half, and no points were allowed.